Lesson 1. 1.4 is our lesson today, and we're going to look at addition and subtraction of algebraic fractions. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So, this type of questions, they come in paper 2, and the question carries 3 marks. They don't miss in an exam. So you do well, or you do yourself justice to know how to go about things. Okay, so without wasting much of the time, let's jump into the examples. Express the following as single fractions in their lowest terms. So you're given this, now they will just want a single fraction. This, you have 2 fractions, they just want a single fraction. Now, when expressing as a single fraction, if you have something like this, if you have 2 over 3 plus, let's say 3 over 4. 3 over 4. To solve this one, you would first find the lowest common multiple of 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4. So what you're going to do, a multiple is a number. In which the 2 or 3 numbers can go without leaving a remainder. So we have 3 and 4. So 3 can go into 3 itself, can go into 6, can go into 9, and can go into 12. It can also go into 15. Now, when you look at 4, 4 can go into 4, can go into 8, can go into 12, can go into 16, and can go into 20. Now, which one is the lowest common multiple? 12. Okay? 12 is the lowest common multiple of 3 and what? 3 and 4. So, you then write the common denominator as what? 12, right?
Yes.
Then you start dividing. 3 into 12, how many times? 3 to 12? 4 times 2? 8. Okay? You multiply with this one, or you divide, then you multiply. Right?
Yes.
4 into 12, 3 times. Right?
Yes.
Then 3 times 3? 9. So plus 9. 8 plus 9 is 17 over 12. Now, in lowest terms, we check if at all the numbers can go into 17 and 12, right?
Yes.
Okay, but the numerator here is bigger than the denominator, so we can divide it. 12 into 12, 12 into 17, remainder 5 over 12. Are we together?
Yes.
So that is the answer. Now, without looking for lowest common multiple, what you can do, there is the shortcut. There is a what? A shortcut. You are not grade 5 or grade 4. You are not in grade 4 or 5. So, you can just multiply the 2. You can multiply the what?
The 2.
Just multiply. You know that 3 can't go into 4 and 4 can't go into 3. And you don't have the numbers can go into 3 and into 4, right?
Yes.
So what you do, you just multiply.
Multiply.
Very good. You just multiply them. If these are odd numbers, you have an odd number and an even number. So you can multiply 3 times 4, 12. Then you can do your calculations. Huh?
Yes.
Exactly. Okay? So that's exactly what we're going to do with these fractions that are these here. Okay? So we're going to say, let me create space. Let's hope you've got that.
Yes.
Okay, let me just create space here so that we solve the first one. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So we know that we are asked to express in the lowest terms. Huh?
Yes.
Now, the first one here is 2x minus 1 over 2 plus 3x minus 2 over what?
4.
Over 4. Now, when you look at the denominators here, you have a 2, which is an even number, and this one is also an even number. When both denominators are even numbers, by the way, are numbers that are divisible by 2. Are we together?
Yes.
By 2. And the 2 can go into 2, and the 2 can go into what?
4.
Meaning 2 is what? Common, eh? You don't have to multiply the 2 as the 2 times 4 as 8, no. But 2 can go into 2 and 2 can go into 4. So the lowest common multiple is what? Is what? The multiple. Here, are we going to write the common denominator? Let's use the common denominator. Are we going to write 4 or 2?
2.
Are you sure? Can 4 go into 2?
No.
So we're going to write 4, right? 4. Are we together?
Yes.
Here we're going to write 4. The reason is very simple. If you write 2, can 4 go into 2? But 2 can go into, can 2 go into 4?
Yes.
And the 4 into 4?
Yes.
Yes. So here what we're going to do is 2 into 4,
2.
2. Then 2 multiplied by this one, eh?
Yes.
But you show that you multiply by writing 2 into 4, 2 times 2x minus 1. Like this, eh?
Yes.
Then whichever sign is here, so here there is a plus. Then 4 into 4, 1. Then 1 times this, eh?
Yes.
3x minus 2. Are we together? Then you expand here to upon 2 times 2x,
4x.
4, 2 times negative 1,
Negative 2.
negative 2. 1 won't change anything, yeah?
Yes.
It will be just a positive 3x minus what? Minus 2, eh? Because 1 times this will be just the way it is. Over
4.
4. Do you have like terms?
Yes.
So remember we did like terms. These are like terms. There is 4x. There is x here. There is x. Even these are.
Yes.
So you group the like what? The like terms. Very good. Okay. This is the one we are solving. Okay. So here we're going to write 4x plus 3x minus
2.
over
4.
4. What is 4 plus 3?
7.
7 what?
X.
7x, you are right. What is negative 2 minus 2?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Negative 4 over,
4.
and this is the
Answer.
answer. Alright.
Yes.
These are the numbers can go into 7, into 4, and into 4. So you just leave it here as the final what? The final answer. So that is the answer to the first question. Copy that one. So the second question, this is the second question. So let me just create space in here so that we solve the second question. The second question, this is B, and it's 5 over 2x minus 1 minus 7 over 3x minus 2. So, when you look at this is different from the first one, right?
Yes.
In that, the single numbers or natural numbers here are numerators, but here they are denominators. So when you are presented with such question, compare the two first. Are they the same? If they're not the same, you're going to multiply them, right?
Yes.
You're going to multiply them just to show that you're multiplying. This times this, you're going to write them in what? In brackets. Huh? Don't forget the brackets. That's the only way you can show that you're what? Multiplying. Like that. Okay? After writing these, then you can cross multiply. That's the secret to this. You can cross multiply. Start with this one. Start with the first number, which is the number, the numerator is on the first term. Huh?
Yes.
So we're going to multiply 5 times this.
Yes.
So we're going to write 5, open bracket, 3x minus 2. The sign which is here is what? Negative. 7 times Lisa?
Yes.
Okay, you know how to do this. Okay, now from there, we are solving. Okay, from there you can expand, right?
Yes.
Okay, 5 times 3x, 15x. 5 times negative 2,
-10.
negative 10. Negative 7 times negative 2,
-14.
negative 14.
Yes.
And this is where the catch is. This is where the reason why they usually ask you this question, because they want to test your understanding of negative times what? Because most of the students make mistake after multiplying this and this, then they just bring negative 1 down. So you shouldn't make that mistake. You multiply with everything. Negative times negative,
Positive.
7 times 1,
7.
like this, eh?
Yes.
Don't forget to write the denominator as you have 2x minus
3x.
you here 3x minus
2.
2. Then on top you have what?
9x.
Like terms. This is 15x and this is 14x. The like terms. And but don't show don't write what I'm writing here. This side.
Yes.
I'm just writing to show you that this one and this one are like. So you just group them together as 15 minus 14 minus 10 plus 7 over 2x minus 3x minus 2. Alright? Now, listen. After collecting them, after grouping them together, the question which comes is, if you didn't understand the first lesson, the introduction to mathematics, negative, positive, how to add negative, how to subtract negative, this one would have been what? It would have been difficult, right? It would have been difficult to understand, eh?
Yes.
Very good. So 15 minus 14, just x, 1x, just x. Here, negative 10 plus 7, negative 3, yeah? So the final answer is x minus 3 over the denominator, which is 2x minus 1, in bracket, even here, 3x minus 2. This is a single one. Now you check, when you reach here, you check. Remember how to factorize the algebraic fractions, eh?
Yes.
If you have something in common on top and down, you cancel, right?
Yes.
So you don't have what is common, then just write nicely. It was x minus 3, right?
Yes.
So this is the
Answer.
answer. Can you go to C? By now you should be understanding the pattern. The pattern. Okay. So, question C. This is question C. Question C, by the way, question C comes from 2024 GCE. This is 2024, is a 2024 GCE or question, eh?
Yes.
X plus 2 minus 5 then 3x minus 1. You see? This is the question 9, 2024. So I'll be a little bit faster because we have solved the two so far. So you compare, they're not the same, just to put them in brackets, right, like this, huh? Okay, then this one will be 3 like this, huh? And you cross multiply, start with this one, not this one, start with this one. Here as 2, open bracket, times 3x minus 1, whatever sign is here, write it, put it down here. 5, then what do you do?
5 open bracket x plus
X plus 2. So someone was supposed to solve this one, then this is a bonus, but I'll solve this one, and someone will solve that one. And we'll solve the bonus question, right? Yeah. So here we expand. On top here, we're going to maintain the denominators. 2 times 3 is 6x. 2 times -1 is -2. 5 times x, or -5 times x is -5x. Negative times, oh, this case is positive y.
Yes.
Negative and positive is what? Negative y.
Yes.
5 times 2, 10. Okay? Then, don't skip any step. This is 3 marks, right?
Yes.
Don't skip any step. So you know that from here you're going to collect the right what? Like terms, but don't forget to write the denominators. Okay? So here we're going to write 6x, that is minus 5e, x minus 2 minus 10, okay, plus 2x, or x plus 2, sorry, 3x minus 1. Then here, what is 6x minus 5? X? X, right? What is -2 minus 10? -12. So I don't have to stress here explaining, because as long as you've you've learned the first lesson, there's no problem here. This is where now you apply you already know. X plus 2, x, 3, yeah? 3x minus 1. Then from here you check, do you have what is common down here and there? Don't cancel the x, no, I mean the whole of this. No, so this is the question, which is question D. This question comes from, should be 2023. So what we're going to do the same as we've done to the previous 3 questions. So we're going to write the denominators, we're going to multiply them because they're not the same. This is 3m, this is 2m. Okay, so we're going to write 3m minus 2 in brackets, then this one also 2m minus 3. Then we're going to cross multiply this number multiplied by this expression. So we're going to say 2 multiplied by 2m minus 3. Then this -1 will be multiplied by 3m minus 2. Alright? So, then we want to expand. 2 times 2m is 4m. 2 times -3 is -6. -1 times 3 is -3, and there is m there, so the -3m. -1 times -2 is +2. Then over the denominators, which are 3m minus 2, and we have the other one, which is 2m minus 3. And here we have like terms. We have 4m, 3m there, -3m, so we're going to group them. We're going to say 4m minus 3m minus 6 plus 2. Alright? Over the denominators, which are 3m minus 2, then 2m minus 3. Then finally we can solve here. 4m minus 3m is just m. -6 plus 2, you subtract them, get the side of the bigger number, so it will be 6 minus 2, which is 4. The side from the bigger number is negative, therefore it is -4 over 3m minus 2. This side you have 2m minus 3. 2m minus 3. So, then when you reach this point, you look at the numerator and the denominator. Say if you have what is common. if on the denominator, if this one was like this, if it was m minus 4, by the way, this is the answer, we have nothing in common, but if this was like this, then here you have m minus 4, then this side you have 2m minus 3. I'm saying if it was like this, you check, there is m minus 1, 4 here, even here there is m minus 4. Remember what we've done in the previous lesson. So this and this you cancel, on top we just remain with 1. The answer would have been 1 over 2m minus 3. Okay? But this is not the case. So this is the final answer. Sure. Let's go to the exercise. Okay, so this is your work. So you've just been given 4 questions from 4 examination questions. So this is from 2022 internal, 2022 GCE, 2021 internal, this is 2021 GCE. So just look at 2 years, given you 2 years. Okay, in the examples there are 2024 GCE and 2023. Now, this is now your time to answer the remaining questions, just for practice, from grade 16, 2020, go through those questions. They are all paper 2 questions, like I said, and the 3 marks question. Okay, so as the form of practice, do them all the best.